Good evening, everyone. So, may I say bonsoir? So, there is a word at the end of this expo. It's syntropy. System that come together to create something greater than the sum of their parts. I want to tell you about an organization that has lived by this word for more than 40 years here in Port Harcourt. This is the organization that I represent today. This is Alliance Française Port Harcourt. My name is Marina Lacals.
I'm French. I arrived in Nigeria 9 years ago, and for
Nearly 5 years, I had the privilege of directing the Alliance Française Port Harcourt. So what I'm sharing with you today, it's my vision of what this organization is doing. Most of the people know one thing about us. We are teaching French. Yes, every day people quoting the language through Alliance Française, because Nigeria is surrounded by French-speaking neighbors, and across the world, French is spoken by nearly 400 million people. This is the fourth most spoken language on the planet. French, it's what opened those borders for trade, for work, for travel, and for a new life. But we are not only one thing. We are three
at once. A language center, an official accredited certification
center, and a cultural center. And these three sides don't sit side by side. They feed each other. Learning a language without culture is just grammar. But learn it through music, through films, through debates, and it comes alive. Three missions converging into one experience. This is syntropy. People assume that an Alliance Française exists to show off French culture. Let me clear it up. French, it's a starting point. But French language doesn't belong to France. It belongs to everyone who speaks it, from West Africa to the Caribbean to the Pacific. It's a shared ground, not a one-way street. So, we don't deliver a culture to Port Harcourt, we create
space where the things meet as equal.
A Nigerian musician and a Francophone son. A local artist and a perspective from somewhere else. A debate that matters here in Port Harcourt and a film made far away. And all of them, they're asking the same question. So different cultures meeting on the same level ground. This is syntropy. So what Alliance Française is actually doing? We are celebrating music, we are celebrating dance, visual arts, books, and we organize events to showcase it. We screen documentaries, we host debates on some questions that matter, for example, environment, justice, human rights, and to some extent, to try to the big question, who we are as a society. We work with children, with university,
with Nigerian artists, with local organizations. We build projects
around the moment that bring the society together to think about it. So it could be a documentary, that movie that is followed by a debate, an exhibition for which we invite school and university, a public reading, a concert, a conversation that starts into a courtyard in Old GRA and that continue long after where people live. For French learners, this content is a chance because they have the opportunity to learn the language into the real life. But for everyone else, it's also a way for them to access to some content through mediation and translation.
Alliance Française Port Harcourt is also a platform. In our premises, you will often find
projects in their very first days or artists on the stage just at their very beginning, in the hope that this first step with us help them to find their founders, their audience in their place and in the society. When someone come to us with an idea and not a lot of fun behind it. Then we open our door, we open our space, our equipment, advice, and visibility. Sometimes we even lean on our name and our reputation to help them to find support. Art in the Garden City, which is our partner for these 2 days of Expo, began exactly that way. They came as a monthly film screening program on social issue. And last year, the
Female gamers of Port Harcourt associations came as well to look for a home for their projects.
projects, and we say yes. These are only two of the examples among many artists and the collective, the projects that we have welcomed over the years, each one starting with an idea and the courage to share them. Because we are a non-profit organization that we know culture, debate, and activism for society more equal, more inclusive, more respectful to the planet, rarely pay for themselves. Without support, the thing that matter will never happen. So Alliance Française, we are standing for them. Established name and emerging voices, lifting each other, that is Syntropy. So who we are? We are
A Nigerian non-profit organization. This organization is run by
Nigerians here in Port Harcourt for over 40 years and a house that open for everyone. Whether you come to learn a language, you are young, you are old, whether you come to discover an artist, to support another one, whether you come to share an idea for the society we live in, there is a space for you in Alliance Française Port Harcourt. And when all of these people meet under one roof, learner, artist, dreamer, civil society organization, and create something none of them could have created alone, that has a name. That is Syntropy. Thank you very much.